I'm here with Luis Buchinho before his show. How are you feeling right now?
I'm good. I'm hoping for it to begin. Yeah.
You're relaxed, you've done all your work, now you can just enjoy?
I'm not relaxed, but I'm enjoying my work so far. Yes, a lot.
And can you tell me how you started out this collection, what thoughts and ideas you had?
I started with a search in trompe-l'œil effects, and I came across Georges Rous's work, and I was very inspired by his way of thinking. So what I did basically was creating very feminine silhouettes with some masculine garments around them, and just trying to infiltrate some different color blocking into the clothes that might translate a new language or a new interpretation of some of our most classical pieces. There's a lot of garments that have silhouettes within silhouettes. They create trompe-l'œil effects with boots and pants and jackets that resemble just one piece, but they are all parted from each other.
Wait, can you explain more? The silhouettes inside the silhouettes?
The silhouette inside the silhouette is, for example, you have an overcoat that has a design of a small coat in it, made with color blocking or with different textures, using different materials. There are some coordinates that you look at them and you just look at a part of it, not the whole of it, and it's like a piece within a piece.
And I always think that your collections is for a strong but also very intelligent woman, and very bold, strong, intelligent woman, right?
Yes, I think so. I think my consumer is intelligent because she likes to have modern pieces, but that are very timeless. It's something that you will carry along your whole life. So I think that's a very intelligent way of thinking nowadays. So yes, I think it's a bold, affirmative, and very intelligent woman who wears my clothes.
And I also believe that most designers, it's almost like an extension of their personality in the collection. And also you're from Portugal, so what do you think you draw from your origins and your experiences in life and your collections?
I think the sea is always present. I wasn't very aware of that. I had to come to Paris to be aware of that, because when I read reviews, there was always this talk about how fluid my garments were, or how soft my palette was, or something that really translates the very emotional feeling that I think it's very typical for someone who lives by the seaside.
Because I don't think the Seine is very inspiring, is it?
It gives you a lot of energy to carry on with this business, and I think it's always something that there's a certain energy and life around it, but also a bit of melancholy, and it's a mixed feeling, and I think it translates very well in my collections. This kind of emotional awareness of this situation in terms of geographic way of thinking.
Because I know people draw inspirations from different things. Some people from the outside, some people from the inside. Like, do you draw it from like cinema, in literature, or people on the street, or do you draw it from like dreams and your intuitions?
It depends. I think usually it's what evolves me. I did my two last winters were around Portuguese culture. The winter 12-13 was about the the pavements that we have in Portugal, the mosaics that where we are all around our streets, and I use the palette of blues and greys that really translated that the kind of drawing that you find everywhere in Portugal. And my last winter 13-14, was about the Portuguese Revolution that took place in 1974. So
I remember that.
yeah, so it's always, it doesn't have to be something around Portugal. But it's usually something that's around me. The way my team thinks, my clients, the opinions that they give me of what I'm doing, it's always very, very personal.
And you're also putting a little bit of color into your winter collection.
Yes, a lot. Not a lot, but some. I mean, there's a palette based in greys and very neutral black and white garments, but we have striking pinks and blues that give a very graphical. That's more connected to the theme itself, based in the George Roos system. So it's kind of quiet, but with some high tones, a bit like this place, which is all about music, which is something that I also love.
Because it's quite depressing if everyone during the winter are wearing greys and blacks, and that's normally what you see. So it's really good that you bring in this like strong colors into your winter collection.
Yeah, I think things are changing because people want more color in their lives now. I think color is not just about summer, it's about winter also. So I think it's a good feeling, it's a good moment, it's something very refreshing, very new, so I'm really into it.
So we're not living the Great Depression right now, we want to be happy in the winter.
Yeah, we do, definitely.
So thank you very much for talking to us today.
It was a pleasure. Thank you very much.